Good morning, Key Stage 1, and welcome to your day 1 of week 4 of your English learning of traditional tales and recounts. So let's look at your learning journey for this week. I hope you all had a lovely bank holiday weekend. So this week we are going to be doing more on recounts because you know the story really well. So we're going to carry on looking at postcards and writing your own postcard. That's what we're going to be doing today. And then for the rest of the week, we're going to be looking at another form of a recount, and that's a diary entry. And then you're going to be writing your own diary entries too. Let's have a look at what we are going to be learning today then. So today you are writing in the present tense. You are thinking about your ing verbs, your ing suffix verbs. So first one, I can write in the present tense. I can also write in full sentences using a capital letter and full stop. I can even reread and check my work. It's quite tricky to make sure all of your writing is in the present tense, so we will go back at the end of the lesson to check your work and check you are using those ing words correctly. For your retrieval practice today, you are going to be looking at writing verbs in the past tense and in the present tense. So writing them in the past tense with the ed suffix, something that has already happened, and writing them in the present tense with the ing suffix, something that is happening now. This is going to be a writing activity, so you can copy down the table or you can just write them as two separate lists. The verbs you need to write are over here. So we've got cook, enjoy, watch, play, help, laugh, and listen. So you need to write each verb as a past tense verb and as a present tense verb. I'll do the first one for you as an example. So our first word is cook. I'm going to copy down cook. And if it's in the past tense, yesterday I cooked. You need the ed suffix. Yesterday I cooked a delicious dinner. Now I need to write the same verb but in the present tense. So I'll copy down cook again. But this time it's in the present tense. I'm doing it now. I am cooking. I need the ing suffix there. I am cooking a delicious dinner. I'm cooking it now. Then I can cross it off to show I've done that one and then carry on with the other ones. If you want an extra challenge, there is an extra challenge question as well. And it says, can you write a present tense sentence for each? So this was my present tense one, my cooking. And can I write that in a sentence? I'm going to use the sentence I said. So I am cooking dinner. Full stop. So that is a challenge one. You don't have to do the challenge question. That's just if you want to do a little bit extra to push yourself. But everyone else, I want you to make sure that you are doing your past tense and present tense verbs, writing these down. Pause the video and then play it again when you are ready for the answers. And here are the answers. So I'll quickly go through them all. So we've got, for the past tense, we've got cooked, present tense, cooking, past tense, enjoyed, present tense enjoying, past tense watched, present tense watching, past tense played, present tense playing, past tense helped, present tense helping, past tense laughed, present tense laughing, past tense listened, and present tense listening. Amazing job if you got those all correct. So today we are really focusing on these present tense verbs. So really thinking about using the ing words in our writing today. Just a quick quiz then to see if you have really understood the difference between past tense and present tense in your sentences. So I'm going to read a sentence that's in black, and I want you to decide if it's a past tense sentence, if it's happened before now, or if it's a present tense sentence, if it's happening now. And all you need to do is just shout the answer at the screen. So the sentence, I am walking to the shops. Is it past tense or is it present tense? It is present tense. It is happening now, and we've got the ing suffix there to help us. Next sentence. I watched a film last night. Is it past tense or is it present tense? It is past tense. Well done. And it's got the ed suffix on watched to help us remember. Next sentence. I played on the trampoline with my brother. Is it past tense or is it present tense? It is past tense. It's happened before. Next one then. I am enjoying drawing pictures. Is it past tense or is it present tense? It's present tense. It's happening now with the ing suffixes. Now that you are experts in knowing when the present tense is being used, I want you to listen to the waggle again. And if you think you hear a present tense verb, I want you to shout out. I'm just going to read it through, so I'm not going to give you the answers on this one, but I want you to think carefully when the present tense is being used. Hi, Mummy Pig. I hope you are safe, well, and happy. I am writing to tell you that Peter, Paul, and I are enjoying spending time together in my lovely little brick house. The weather is beautiful today, and the sun is shining brightly. Everyone is smiling and thinking of you. We miss you and hope to see you soon. Lots of love, Percy. Mrs. Penny Trotter, 123 Muddy Lane, Pigtown, Snuffleshire, England, P1GZ 4EVA. Great listening, everyone. So now it is your turn to write your own postcard. So you will have this planning sheet which you can start your writing on, and it will help you to put all your ideas together. It's got all of the different features that we had a little look at on Thursday. And if you can't quite remember those features, there's the waggle here with the same colours. So if you're stuck on writing a greeting, you can have a little look at the waggle and see what was being used. If you're struggling with your ideas for the main part, again, look back at the waggle and see if there's anything there that you can help to make your writing better. Okay, so I am just going to show you how I would start planning my work. I'm going to make sure that I remember my capital letters, cursive writing, finger spaces, all of that is down at the bottom to help me as well. So I know I need to start with a capital letter. I need to decide if I want to start with hi, hello, dear. I can write any of those. I'm going to go for hi, capital letter. And this is when you need to decide who you are writing the postcard to. You can plan it from being one of the pigs, so you can be one of the pigs that is stuck in the brick house, who is hiding from the wolf, or you can write a postcard from your own point of view, because we're in a similar situation to the pigs at the moment. So you can write a postcard from your home talking about what you have done today. So I'm going to carry on writing from the pig's point of view, but you can carry on writing as you. I'm just going to carry on with a hi, mummy pig. And it's okay if I go off the line a little bit. Okay, and when you are writing the main part, I have lots and lots of sentence starters here to help you. And these are the sentence starters that I used in my own writing. So, I hope you are. Maybe you want to say, I hope you are well. I hope you are happy. I hope you're having a good time. I am writing to tell you that we are safe. We are happy. You can talk about what you're enjoying. I'm enjoying drawing, painting, colouring. I'm enjoying spending time with my family. The weather is beautiful outside. It's been such lovely weather. You can write about that. I am feeling, talk about how you're feeling. You may be feeling happy. Some of you might be feeling a bit sad. And just talk about your feelings. And then just before, it's a little bit before the closing, talking about that you miss them and you hope to see them soon. And that's your main part of the postcard. Making sure that is written in the present tense. Then you've got your closing, and you can choose your closing. You can say with love, love from, and there may be another closing that you want to use, but I've just written down some ideas to help you. On the bottom line, on the green one, remember to write your name. If you're writing from the pig, you can make up a pig's name, but if you're writing it from you, please write your name. With the stamp, if you want to, you can put a stamp on it and you can send it to someone. If you don't want to send it, you can just draw what a stamp looks like. And then with the address, that's when you decide who you want to send it to. You might want to copy my address if you're sending it to the pig's mum. This is not a real address, so if you post this, this won't turn up to the pig's mum. This was a made up address. But you could write a real address if you wanted to. Maybe you wanted to send your postcard to a friend. Maybe you wanted to send the postcard to a member of your family. Or maybe you want to send the postcard into school. And that's when you can write the address over here. So now it's your time to plan your postcard. Make sure that you use your capital letters, your cursive handwriting, your finger spaces, full stops, and if you need to, question marks or exclamation marks. Make sure you read your work carefully and check it. You don't need to use your red pen, but please check it. Use the waggle to help you. If you're stuck for ideas, please make sure you go back to this and think about what you can write. Think about what you have been doing when you've been in your house. Think about all those fun activities that you can write about. Pause the video now and good luck with your amazing writing. What amazing writing you have done. Well done, everyone. So there is an optional activity for some of you that may have finished the activity really quickly, or for some of you that would like to publish your work and make it look just a little bit nicer on the page. So I have two different templates that you could use if you would like to publish your work. Remember, you don't have to. This is an optional activity. So I've got the postcard template, and on one of them it's blank, and the blank side is where you can draw your own picture. Maybe you want to draw a picture of you in your house, maybe you want to draw a picture of you doing your favourite activity, or maybe you want to take a picture of your house and print it to be the front of your postcard and make it look really professional. Or if you wanted to do the Three Little Pigs one, there is the same one that I have done, but it's printed as a colouring page. So you can colour that one in if you have done your postcard from the point of view of one of the Three Little Pigs. But again, that is just an optional activity. So you can publish your postcard if you want to. If you don't want to, if you've worked super hard today and you are done and you don't want to do any more work, then just make sure that you finish the plenary because we are not quite done yet. But great job, everyone. So the plenary, we do need to make sure that you read through your work properly and check and edit your writing. Some of you would have published onto the template and that is amazing. So great job if you've done that, but you still need to read through your work, check it and make sure it is correct. So make sure that you have started every sentence with a capital letter. If you've written anyone's names, you also need to use a capital letter for names. Or if you've used days of the week, you need to do that as well. Make sure you have used your neatest cursive handwriting. Make sure you have used clear finger spaces between your words. Make sure that you have used the correct punctuation, that you've read it and read it and read it again. It's so important to read your work. If you were doing the planning as a draft, you can tick or fix it on that. So if there was any spellings you need to change, you can change it on your draft before you publish it. And super important to make sure that your writing is in the present tense, that you've used your ing words, your ing suffix words, because that was the main part of the lesson today, to make sure you were writing in the present tense. It's also super important to check your spelling, so use your sound mat to make sure you are sounding your words out. And on the back of the sound mat is the red words as well. So if there's any common red words you want to check, they will be on the back. So pause the video, make sure you check your work properly, make any changes if you need to, and then play it again when you are ready for the reflection. It is time to reflect and see how amazing you have been in today's lesson. So today's lesson objective was to write in the present tense, making sure you were using those ing words. First one, think in your head if you were successful. I can write in the present tense. I can also write in full sentences using a capital letter and full stop. I can even reread and check my work. See how successful you have been with those in your head. So tomorrow what we're going to be doing is we are going to be exploring features of a waggle, and that's a diary entry. So tomorrow we're going to be looking at a different form of recounts. So we're done with postcards now. We're going to be looking at diary entries from tomorrow. Have a lovely day and I'll work with you again tomorrow.